As you ask the question, why it is difficult to accommodate others, and in the process as you are talking, I have listened to you carefully. In fact, you gave all the answer in that. So in your question, I really we forgot, we could have recorded that question. In your question, every answer was there. Only some threads were missing. So my job is just to give the thread, nothing else. This is called beauty of mind. I will come to the question. Before you could ask this question, today morning I have been thinking to talk on this topic. If we observe our life, in any given situation, there is positive outcome, there is also negative outcome. What we call as a plus points and minus points. There is not a single situation where you cannot come across that only positive point and or only negative points. It's impossible. Why I highlight this point, I was sharing in the morning today. While coming, while leaving Italy, I would rather say this way, the Italian SIM card, I kept it in a very safe place. This is what we do. And wherever you keep in the safest place, that place you forget. And I really kept it in the safest place because I know. And I was searching some 20 days before. I could not get it. But when I was in Orissa going for program, suddenly I put my hand in one of the bag. There I discovered Italian SIM. I said, this is the safest place, because the bag what I carry generally with as as a hand luggage, so I have put inside that. And while coming, just I am sharing the thought. One thought came, look, I think this SIM may not be with me. God knows what is happening. Let me keep in the again safest place. I removed from there and put it inside the wallet. So that is the best place, safest place. And I thought of changing in Delhi, so that when I am in the moment I land in Rome, SIM is working. Perfect planning. And kept it inside. And I am not telling you jokes, 2 SIMs I kept. One is Italian SIM, another is Uttarkashi SIM, because I am supposed to, there is a possibility I may go to from here Uttarkashi, there is some possibility. So kept that SIM also inside. So in my planning everything was perfect. And I travelled. I did not know what happened and when it happened, Italian SIM has fallen down somewhere. So when in Delhi itself, when I started selling tape. I started talking to myself, hey, what is happening? Leave it. World is not going to collapse. What is there? Fine. As I was traveling, I was just giving some thought, that's what I am sharing, how mind goes other way around. For 5 to 10 minutes, let me be very honest, while sitting in Delhi in one chair, I try to open bag to search, maybe in the bag somewhere it has fallen down. And when I was searching, I didn't find actually. But that particular 5 to 10 minutes, I was thinking, where is that that Kasim is, where did it go? And as I was thinking seriously, one thought was hitting me. Look, in life, this is what I want to say. In life, we gain many things in comparison to losing. But what we lose, we always dwell upon those things rather appreciating, accepting and accommodating what we are gaining. When I received the same, here I am just giving you the practical example. When I received the same, when I gained the same, or you can say when I achieved the same of Italian same, I did not give that much importance. I did not think of that deeply. But when it is gone from me, now 5 to 10 minutes, I am thinking, I am dwelling upon, hey, where is that same? Where is that same? In some people case, 5 to 10 minutes. Some people case, 5 to 10 hours. 5 to 10 days, 5 to 10 years. Why it happens? Now, looking at that, I am coming to your question. That I am not able to accommodate others because I am not able to accommodate myself. If I am able to accommodate myself, I am sure I will be able to accommodate anybody and everybody. How? If we observe this point, I remember, let me share one small story. There was a person who had a problem. The problem was that this universe is changing. Fast growing society. And each one is, each one is busy in their way. And it is very difficult to trust, to believe, or you can say to accommodate others. Because each one is busy in their benefit sake, in their welfare sake, but nobody cares me. And he did not know what to do. Then he went to a Swami. And the Swami said, don't worry, I will give you a medicine. So, if you go to any other person, they will give medicine. So, when you go to a Swami, what Swami will give medicine? A mantra. Some words or mantra. Now, the Swami gives a mantra. Don't worry, chant this mantra, but while chanting this mantra, just close your eyes, do some time meditation. And I am telling you with this mantra, if really you close your eyes in front of the person, you will be able to understand whether to trust or not to trust, whether to accommodate or not to accommodate. What sort of person is he or she, you will be able to find it out. And based on that, you can live your life. Absolutely no problem. He said, that's a really interesting thing. Life becomes much more easier and simpler. Now he leaves Swamiji, goes out. First, he wanted to try with his wife. Because the first target is wife. Now, when he closes his eyes after chanting that particular mantra, when he closes his eyes in front of his wife, it was a strange feeling. And he could not really accept himself. There is a lot of issues. Not regarding wife, remember here. Regarding himself. Because he started recollecting, he was able to visualize what are the wrong things he was doing with his wife. That, for example, he smokes without informing her. He drinks without informing her. Most of the lies that he talks to her. All the things that he does not supposed to be done for her, and that too without her knowledge. All those things started coming up. Then he said, enough, it's not okay. Maybe something is wrong, it's too personal. Now let me think of my boss, that too immediate boss. So when he started chanting that mantra and closed his eyes for the immediate boss, same thing. What he has not done, that was being highlighted rather than what boss is doing. And he tried with reference to everybody. He started seeing only own faults rather than others' fault. And this person rushed back to the Swami. Swamiji, you have cheated me. It's a very simple conclusion. Swamiji, you have cheated me. Swami said, how? What did I do? Yes, I asked you how to accommodate, how to trust others. Especially I am not able to recognize, I am not able to understand others. That's why I am being cheated all the time. So I wanted to get some solution, and you said, yes, I am giving you a mantra and meditate, you will be able to see others. And accordingly, whether to do or not to do, things will happen. But now things are happening other way around. Now what is happening? Moment I close my eyes, visualize the person with this mantra, now I see all my faults, not others. That time, the Swamiji smiled, yes, this is the truth. Unless and until you are able to accommodate your faults, how can you accommodate others' fault or greatness? In life, I have to learn to accommodate myself, that too elegantly, happily, or we use the word called gracefully. We all tolerate ourselves. Please understand. We all tolerate ourselves. Especially the first day when the grey hair comes. Just remember that first grey hair when you see. Not that you don't tolerate, you tolerate. And slowly you accept. And later on you accommodate. Does it happen or not? For all. So that means I tolerate. So when I tolerate, once my tolerance becomes a habit, it gets converted into acceptance. And that acceptance, whether it becomes accommodation or not, is a big question mark. That's why I accept with a condition, especially with reference to grey hair. If I am not going anywhere for a long time, I don't have to color my hair. If tomorrow I have a meeting, tomorrow I have to see somebody who is important to me, may not be important to anybody, to whom I give importance, what I do? Now my acceptance to my grey hair, that half colored hair, is gone. So that means I accept, or the habits becomes acceptance. Remember this point. This tolerance habit becomes acceptance with a condition. So that means we all accept with a condition. So that means we are conditioned to accept. Can you make out? Our day-to-day life is always, like we said, programmed. This is the language we use sometimes. We are being programmed, or we are being conditioned to accept. And this acceptance, the being like conditioning you or programming you to accept, is called our system. Whether it is social system or religious system or any system or corporate system, because corporate system is worse, or family system, you name it, any system, makes no difference. So the system pushes us. The system really, you can say, mechanizes us. The system manages us in such a way that we don't have any other choice other than accepting a person or situation, and of course with a condition. But that is not healthy. That is what we all common people live their life. As we discussed, in fact, in your question, all these were there. From all, I am getting all these things from your question only. That's as I told you, threads are missing. That's why I am supplying the threads, the links. Now, when we look at that, the accommodation and acceptance both, most of the time I am stuck. If you want, you can take this thing to sit properly. Hot, cold, huh? Come. Oh, that is cold there, huh? Oh, cold, huh? Okay.
I can change the
mode. Okay. Oh, that side cold, huh? Okay.
No, that one that was not.
Okay. No problem. Okay. Okay. Okay, last the thread. Fine. As we were discussing about this acceptance and accommodation, just coming back to the topic. Now, our system always pushes us, manages us to accept. But that is not healthy. But we have to learn to accept, not by force, but with knowledge. And when we accept with knowledge, we start accepting not with a condition, but we start accepting gracefully. And when we start accepting gracefully, and that only happens meaningfully. Remember, meaningful acceptance is called graceful acceptance. Unless and until you accept meaningfully, there cannot be any grace. And here, you accept meaningfully when you accept yourself, when you trust yourself, when you have self-confidence. But the problem is here, yes, I have confidence based on others' confidence. Get the point? If everybody says I am good, I come to a conclusion that I must be good. Like a child and mother relationship. Mother is scared of darkness. Child is also scared of darkness. This is example, just take it. Now both of them are together. What happens? Now child is thinking that mother is great, no problem for me. And child enjoys, very happy, in fact goes to the dark, tries to venture because mother is there, no problem. Now mother is happy because child is entering, look how courageous he is, now let me go behind the child. And if somebody does something, wow, some sound makes or something falls down, that moment, both of them, both the child and mother will collapse there. Get the point what I am trying to highlight? This is what our life, especially the confidence that is being built on others' confidence, what I call as borrowed confidence. It's not self-confidence. Borrowed confidence cannot be called as self-confidence. So when I live my life with borrowed confidence, one day or other it will collapse. But remember, to develop self-confidence, I need to have borrowed confidence. But while borrowing, is not my job to depend upon that, but to grow. This is the point. This particular link was missing. My job is, while borrowing the confidence, I must not depend upon that. So from dependence, if I can manage to grow, then I'll discover I'll be able to create a new world, not old world. And always I notice one thing in life. When you grow, always you will come across a new world. In fact, as you are coming across new world, or whenever you are approaching new world, that time you only grow. If always you are acquainted with old world, you will never grow up in life. Just observe this point. If you are always with your old friend, Day by day, will you become more stupid or not? Just, but all of you love to be with the old friend all the time. Because everybody wants to remain as stupid. Because remaining stupid means what? You are not being challenged. Can you see the mind? How mind is smart. You don't want to take challenge in your life. Old friend will never challenge you. Never. So you are very comfortable. And remember, now you are growing up or depending upon. So, in this case, what we need to do is here, let me depend upon, and while depending upon, I must learn to grow up. And moreover, I don't have to really bother too much. I don't have to give importance too much to others. I have to give due respect. I must not ignore, remember. Because generally, common people work in like this end or that end, not in between. That in between thing is not there. Like yes or no. It's wrong. As you observe, a common person, for him or her, yes or no. Especially youngsters also, yes or no. Just look at a mother or father with reference to their children. That yes or no will not work. Sometimes keep quiet. You don't have to say yes, you don't have to say no either. In fact, when you learn more, that you don't have to say yes or nor you have to say no, that is called your maturity. I am not telling you jokes. In life, your maturity comes not by saying yes or no. The real maturity is that neither you have to say yes nor you have to say no. You can see day-to-day life. Now, people either go to this end or that end. Either they give too much importance or completely ignore. So here you don't have to ignore, nor you have to give too much importance. What you need to do is give due respect, due importance. And when you give due importance, in spite of giving due importance, if the person does not reciprocate, that's the problem of other person, not yours. Don't worry, new world will come, new people will come, and try to give importance, due importance to the new people. Coming to the first thread again, that I received a SIM card, I didn't give importance, but somewhere I lost it, that was more important to me. Now what happens in the process? Now I started wasting 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes I wasted. Those 5 minutes was precious time for me. Why did I lose that 5 to 10 minutes? For what? Okay, by thinking of that, did I get back? Suppose by thinking of that too much, yes, searching was great. After searching, if I start, okay, if this made me serious and to search, that's great. After searching, if I start thinking, oh, I lost, what to do? I think, please, do we do that or not in life? Something is gone, something is wrong. Do you give more importance to that or not? And in any time, any situation, Remember, both are there. If you observe this particular situation, that you are listening to me, there is positive, also there is negative. I don't know whether any other thing negative is there or not, but knee paining is also a negative point. So that means, suppose if you concentrate on knee pain, if you give importance to the knee pain, you will never listen to me. Whereas if you start listening to me, you will forget your knee pain. Okay, later on it may become complicated. It's different. Suppose later on become complicated, you can plan yourself to sit properly. And moreover, this is how life is. Where you give importance, accordingly life moves. If you give importance to the negative part, only negative things will happen. It will keep multiplying, because as they say, money makes money. Money attracts money. I'll say negative attracts negative. Positive attracts positive. What you think, that sort of thought will attract same sort of set of thoughts to you, and you will discover that all good thoughts will keep coming to you. That's why let me have self-confidence. And if I am confident, yes, I have changed. And moreover, we have discussed this point. Job of people is to speak. Whatever you do good or bad, they will talk. And if you live your life based on others' words, it's almost impossible. I think I have shared this story of Lord Shiva with his wife Parvati. Okay, I think I have shared or not. If not, okay, let me share this story once more. It's a beautiful mythological story, just to communicate, or I can tell some other way also, no problem. I can say, okay, this is the story comes. Once Lord Shiva thought of coming down to this earth to see what people are living, how they are living. So his wife said, I would like to join. And when both of them said, so his son Ganesh said, I also would like to come. Now three. So they are, Vahana means the chariot is, the carrier is called bull. So they brought the bull. So first what they did, because bull is divine bull, big, no problem. So three of them sat on that bull. And of course they cannot come. First they came in the real form, okay? Like how they get up with the thing, serpent, this and that. Then people started saying, hey, look, all these people, people started decorating themselves like God and moving. What is going on in this world? Ridiculed them first. They said, hey, true, we have to change ourselves. Then they became ordinary person, like a man and a woman and a child. Then one animal activist saw, what is this? You are torturing one animal. Three of you are sitting on the top of it. Is it right? Is it healthy? Now they wanted to take a photo to put in the newspaper. We'll file a case. So they got scared. Oh, this is not right. Let me get down. This man first got down. Okay? Let this wife and child be on the top. So somebody saw it and saw, Hey, look, how this man is smart. Putting a small child and woman on the top of the bull, if something goes wrong or bull tries to throw them out, what will happen? Now safely he is walking. Sir, what to do now? Fine. No problem. Let us all walk down. So then all they started walking down. Now somebody saw and said, look, how stupid this man is. Such a huge bull, such a nice, and that too in hot sun. Why they can't allow the small child at least to be on the top? That is true. Then they put only child. Both of them are. Now somebody say, look, if they are not interested to give birth to a child, why they are giving birth to the child and putting the child on the top of the bull, and both the wife and husband working together enjoying their life? Then they did not know what to do. Okay, fine. Let the son come, because now they want interested to take care of the child. Now son, he said, okay, both father and son started working, put the wife on the top of the bull. Some woman activist came. And you know how they make noise. All over the world, okay? I'm sorry to say. It's very difficult to handle a woman activist. For no reason, first of all, all the time make noise. And activist means only noise. Now tell me, what to do in life? So whatever you do, job of the people is to say something. And if you give importance to that, and based on others' word, if you start living your life, will it be possible? That's why let me learn to accommodate myself. If I don't accommodate myself, how can I survive? That's why when I don't accommodate myself, without my knowledge, I try to compete. Can you see this point? Whenever I am not able to accommodate myself, I try to compete. And whenever I compete, competition is not healthy. Because in competition, I try to prove. The proving attitude makes me or pushes me to compete. So here I don't have to compete, nor I have to prove, but I have to improve. Thank you.